There was a lot of talk, Congressman, a few weeks ago about you getting a position in the Biden administration, possibly Postmaster General. Have you had talks with this team recently?
None. Zero.
None.
And I have the job that I want right now. Look, I've got a district that is like heaven. I know the people, I know the towns, I know the cities, I know the elected officials, I know our issues, and I'm in a good spot right now. You know, the Biden administration is talking about their first initiative is really to try to work not only on the coronavirus, but also on a transportation and infrastructure bill. I'm on that committee. You know, I serve the Water Resources and Environmental Issues Subcommittee, aviation, rail, pipelines. So I'll be in a great spot to work with the administration on that bill, and I'm really excited about it. I also have my friend Marty Walsh, who's going to be Secretary of Labor. So Secretary of Labor will have a key role in that rollout and working that bill and implementing it. So these are exciting times, and I'm really hopeful that in this first year of the Biden administration we'll be able to get a lot done.
I was just going to ask you about that guy who lives right down the road from you, Marty Walsh. You like to both talk about how at one point in your lives you were both standing in the unemployment line together. He's headed to D.C. to become Labor Secretary, so let's take a listen.
The word labor means everything to me. I learned what it took to turn an honest day's work into an honest day's pay.
You've got 20 years seniority in Congress, so a few things have changed for the two of you, hasn't it?
Look, I just want to say how proud I am of Marty Walsh, my pal. Look, we both strapped on the work boots together. We're both members of the Boston Building Trades, Massachusetts Building Trades, AFL-CIO. We've been brothers on the job together, and yeah, we've both had the unfortunate experience of standing in the unemployment line at times. But how about that? How about probably the first time in American history that we've got a Secretary of Labor who actually knows firsthand what it's like to strap on a pair of work boots and go out and work hard every day in the construction industry. And because it's a cyclical business, he also knows what it's like to stand in the unemployment line. And at a time in our country when, with this pandemic, we've got millions and millions of people out of work, I mean, isn't it great to have someone? I'm so proud that we have him in this. You know, sometimes the times find the person, and I think these times have found soon-to-be Secretary Walsh, and just so proud of him. And I'm happy for Laurie and his mother Mary and his family. I can only imagine how his dad John would feel, you know, who was also a laborer, and his uncle Pat Walsh, who was an iconic leader, who was a mentor to me and to Marty, obviously, in the laborers union, myself as an iron worker. I can only imagine how proud they would be at this moment to have Marty nominated for Labor Secretary. It's just a tremendous occasion, and we are so proud of him.
So you like it, in other words. It's just a feeling I'm getting, huh?
Yeah, I talked to him. I talked to him right after it was confirmed, because he was down. He was one of three at the end, yeah. And he asked me. He said, "You know, I have no knowledge of Washington, really." He said, "So if you could help me acclimate down there, that would be great." So I've got a studio apartment. Marty and I have bunked together before in the past on campaigns for Kerry and Gore, but my apartment's a little bit too small, you know. Maybe he could stay there for a couple of days, but we got to find a place for him as soon as possible.
Well, you've got 20 years experience in D.C. I'm sure you can help him out.
Oh, yeah.
Congressman, thank you so much for joining us. It's always great to see you.